gotta be really fast before we start. I have not played this song in a long time, but I'm excited to play it right now before. Color of an afternoon, just like when we were 5 years old, going over the ocean and seeing floating on the blue. Till the ship does start to lose its steam. We spent most of a lifetime dreaming, the dream is true that we shall keep. Stories of our solitudes will sink in souls to sleep. We will sing to everything, the stories of where we have been, to history that's coursing through our veins. No, nothing factual is written on the page. So surely, so steadily, and slowly making our way slip. Where is it? I am but for hours born to last. Your salty, silky future is my foggy fading past. So if you want to wish upon me fast. Where it can be held your heart, but it's surely is grass. I wish for a picture of all of the people that you have the pleasure to know. A postcard from all of the places that you ever wanted to go, saying you are here now on this magical night. Sunset, sunset was such a stunning sight. You can sleep safely, sounding you are alone. And nothing ever does begin, like nothing ever ends. Ask every atom in your body and they're sure to tell you. Where is it? What? Another word. Friend, I'm old as time and older still. And you are made of everything you love, you kill or kill. I will outlive you and forgive you and be just a baby still. Woo! This show has been so fucking, my heart is so full right now. We had a show with Patrick and Kate and Nick and Will for like 5 days, and I'm just obsessed with them. And I love their set. I hope everybody got to see it, and I hope everybody gets the record on your way off. And this is our second show with Ira, Corn, and Temple. What the fuck? I'm gonna get these things out of the way before we start, right? Oh yeah, we can do this? Yeah, we can do that. That sounds great. So, I think Ira's gonna have to leave before the show's over. So, are you gonna, the record is fucking phenomenal, right? So good that one. Just go real quick. Is anything up here? If you're thinking about it, this is time. That's all I have to say about that at the moment. Mississippi swells on rain. Every drawing mine, seeing every time she was tired that she cried. In Mississippi girl, I put kids children to sing. Big trains, hearts shout, big small town, sweet Mississippi, where you go. You reflect on me, oh no. Embedded in mine, you don't know it. You try to focus, you change. Just outside, just fall in the direction you're headed. But you see nothing again. No measure of life on the side. And no laughing righteous you can. You point and kill me in the direction you're headed. And your mechanics was not without its flaws. We found the time and space. Champagne on the bars, up in my eyes out on the stairs. The things that want to show you a little bit. She's clearly on the ground, invisible and acting down there. Yes, I know that. And so now I see it still in the summer. It's written and we walk around. It's high. Watching all the places that you had not seen. Slow steam line. All these homes sorted for the fire stations. Testing it before displacement. Dropping so to speak from the ground. What seems so functional from great heights to the ground. The girls from the lane. The strong points that are suddenly all social in the state. The road of glass. It's the And but it's now you wonder the life you're living under, and the land between you doesn't come upon. Transportation, infrastructure, the bus stations, and the blocks between the shops, lots, and the on and off and on and on. The imagination team trying to build the streets, thinking of places and people that we meet, and conversations with strangers on the street. Like you and up here on the 20th, it's 45 days, the guy on the cake, baby, oh, hey, at night, she took the cold and put the feelings of the city alive. I think of the people alive and awake all night, knowing it's tired. We're living in a life that I feel like it's sort of so exciting to see people like pogoing to like a song about like public infrastructure. Like the fucking bus. Yes. Yes, let us dance for the fucking bus. Just above my I gotta in a hurry, but we don't want to miss that part. It's pretty sick. Okay, what are we playing? What? Oh, okay. Okay. Did anybody ever have like a big feelings as like a young person? Yeah. Or like as like a person of any stage of life? Yeah. Big feelings. I think I used to be really distressed by big feelings, and I am now also sometimes. My relationship with them is evolving. I think that's what I'm learning about just spending more time on this lovely planet, is that our relationship with our feelings change. I wasn't going to talk too much, but now I got a tune. Oh, it's too. Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Tears just keep looking at me, feels like a day before. So now I understand. check the list. Did I mention that cruising is back? Like a surprising number of our songs that cover that topic. Morning breeze comes blowing in, the pressure starts to fade. Yeah, I wake up early now. I know it's a cliche, but you'll never find me sleeping at the end of any day. It's far too much to find my fond imagination. Wanders through the night, spot my ready for PlayStation, but you'll never know. I won't disclose the words that I'm in. It's how you might compose. It's something new where to begin. Between the headlines read and endless stare, I reach this moment when just interpret with the best faith that I uncertainty, unwelcome, always comes to foil my effortlessly. There are things we didn't ever used to talk about, like the excitement and the event just before the stars came out, like a rustling in the shadows in the park. How we wander off alone to find what we feel in the dark, and how it doesn't just get easy because you start. Your head laid on the shoulder of some boy you barely knew. The money and the things you did and didn't do, and certain in the morning you remember it was true, and all the things that didn't lead you into the next time. For the next few days you saw and said nobody came around. Oh, but the blow that's never easy. But I'm not sure what it means. Inside of euphoria is still this message. Even when you found the path of troubled out, just found inside your dreams. So it's comforting you're not a band, so eventually that principle of dream. I want to say we are a people and ready from self-doubt. Not that it's so unique. Something to think about. I mean, our parents taught us versions of the workplace of the house, and not the night when not the road, and not the family we hung out in the cold. Not to be tender-hearted, and not be a youthfulness when it's dead. And you wonder what it meant to be politically queer. When I'm off of them while on it, it's not politics out here. Oh, but the way you felt so strong among the ones you were so clear. It was not home, but someplace that you could believe in. But now the ranks are rising and your closest friends are leaving. Oh, but there are things we didn't ever used to talk about, like how pretenses and purity just entrenched us in self-doubt, and how weak as imperfect as we are. Like how the night wind feels more changeable than cold and distant stars, and like how sometimes it just all still seems so far. Thank you. We have some new songs. I'm really excited about it. Nana GRIZOL made a record, and we were gonna go on this big tour in 2020, the summer of 2020. And then you know what happened next. I was thinking the other day about how we canceled the shows like 1 week at a time. We were like, oh, if we start like June 15th would be good. And a lot of things changed in my life in the intervening, and like in a lot in life in the meantime. But we're making some new songs. I'm really excited about it, and something I'm kind of feeling my way through, kind of talking about, and I feel like every night I'm like, oh, I'm talking about this, and I'm like, I'm not really gonna land the plane anywhere, so I'm gonna set you up for that right now. It's like I think about a song like Black Box, and like I think we play these songs that are from like a lot of different parts of times in my life, and including a time when I really felt like I was really committed to like this town that I grew up in, and this like punk scene in that town, and that was like everything, right? And I think that at a certain point, like it wasn't, like it was like I couldn't grow, I felt like I had to be a particular person. I couldn't evolve as a person, and whatever that came from, that was inside of me. But I mean, fuck that, but I think that's also like, I don't know, like looking back on it, it's like, that's just what it means to like be, like to have like family and community, and like it's complicated and it's messy, and it's important, and I think that like, it's really fucking tough,
And I think something that I've been thinking a lot about is like relationships that I've just like totally cut off, and relationships that I've sort of like put on the back burner and like in order to give myself space to grow. And I have a lot of regret about that, and I feel guilty about that. And I think I'm slowly learning to let that go and be like, we are living our lives, and we need to just like do that and like be there and be present in the ways that we can, and like reconnect in the ways that we can, in the ways that like are gonna help us all propel ourselves forward and change and like be the people we're gonna be, and try to fucking see each other and relate to each other, which like is really hard. I think it's a journey for all of us. I hope there's something useful in there. That literally is what this song is about. This is another one I'm playing this, so I'm just gonna sign up. We have 19 minutes, it's gonna be over. We're not playing more songs for that. Jump into that water, is it colder, is it hotter, is it nothing quite worth mentioning at all? Hearts they will awaken, to remember fears of breaking, but our animal will answer to their call. Stuck out when I try to write a song, sometimes the words just come out wrong, but if I'd never take the pen up, that side never shared, no, was that so eloquent? Wasn't really what I meant, at least you get the notion that I care. song, songs, a song, a song, so sweet. If nothing else, you must remember that you're still breathing. So we ignore those body parts. Think it's so wet and it's so hard. And hope you're not beating hearts. You're the only here to guard me. I can say come on tonight. Feel weird and that's alright. I'm running not to think too much. I turn the lights out and sleep tight in it. We make a big mistake. With anything, well, it won't take forever just to find ourselves again. Ace objectives since we've seen a lot. Yeah, we make the best of what we got. All we are is everything, everyone we've ever been. So tell me not to fall in love with you. And frankly, my friend, I think that's the sweetest thing you do. The summer in my town is nice. My front porch is my paradise, and I can sit here every night. Yeah, I can watch the world go by and know that I'm in motion too. Occasionally think of you, just hope that you realize that when you sit here by my side, whatever that implies would be just fine. Yeah, my heart beats like a tambourine, it plays along in time. Will here, Will Morris. Will, we got a buddy. Okay. I can't overstate how delighted I am to be here with you all right now. This is so fun. This is like so fun. And yeah, this is the 5th show. Playing with these folks who I just absolutely adore. And that's all I can say about that. I can say that sometimes we're seduced by the narrative of our own goodness. It's dangerous, right? Okay, that's all I got on that one. It is a sound of the absolute space. Boo, right. Sorry, that's niche. So fuck ICE, right? Fuck the DHS, right? Something I said, I think I said this last time I played in Philadelphia, I'll play this song then too, is that this song was written when Barack Obama was the president, which says two things. One is that it's been playing this song for a minute. And the other is that, like, I think we're living in a fucking horrifying moment. That we can all agree on that. And I think sometimes I have conversations with people that where we're very seduced by the idea that like there's like a before that we can go to, which of course like the worst elements of like the horrifying moment we're living in are also making that argument. And of course we all like build on legacies of resistance and future visioning, and there's a lot there. It's complex. But I will say that amidst all of that, like the more compelling and useful ideas that we have to build on are the ones that say that like the world that we want to live in lies ahead of us. That's it. To call my 1600, the first sleepless night. No phone calls home to families, no reading, no Miranda, my God, second tier of prison. And if the first one's not more than enough, it seems a citizen's great promise is a place to sleep when they lock you up. Either way they are, come on and find someone. We're gonna play 2 more songs, then we'll be done at 11:30. Okay? We don't have any merch. I'm sorry. After the show, I'm gonna run over there to the back of the room, and I'm gonna be selling these 2 brilliant records. One that Patrick made that just came out like last week, or like tomorrow or something. It's fucking phenomenal. I want you to have it, and I want to sell it to you. And another one that KAIT made that came out like last month that is also fucking phenomenal. Plug in here. They're fucking great. That's not what the song is about, but I just wanted to say it before we were done. Oh my god, 4 minutes, okay. And I can feel it there in my most intimate relationships. This soft assimilation, this whole love between the lines bullshit. I appreciate attention, I just don't know what to do with it. I can't pretend the tension sits between me and what you find. Just out of contestation, I am conditioned in my place and time. I wander around the boundary lines and bring them into being. But without me, then who would see the contradiction that is we? I contradict you viciously, so certain I see. Me, I start to wonder, am I even still a boy? Imprints of gay culture, just on residues of ways it was. Call me daddy, call me pretty, call me home from some state city where we paid the price of entry, but fell locked out all the same. Move back to the suburbs, though that don't mean what it used to. It's just crumbling roads and shadows and an hour to anywhere. Find the time to listen for some simple definition or a long-form division between each step that led you there. 'Cause you said nothing that you feeling then was truthful to your feelings, then the truth is that when you needed them, you anxious turned away to paint a path dependent on some battles that your forebears won. Said call me when the battle's done, then woke up in the fray. It should be unlawful to live when you can't see the stars. Hundreds of miles away, we saw in life confusion. We all go in the night. Thank y'all so.
So much good.